Hey guys, this is Piranha Z06, and this is a video about my racing rig, showing it off for the first time. So hope you like it. If you have any questions, let me know. So I'll just pan back and show the entire setup. So as you can see, this is an Obutto, or Obutto, however you say it, racing rig. This is the R3volution model. Has the articulating keyboard tray, triple screens, steel tube frame chassis, separate chassis from the monitor stand. I got the obviously the triple screen adapter arms and the surround sound arms as well. So that's it. So I'll just go through everything. The PC is a main performance PC. Their Turbo X4000K model. It's Intel Core i7, 3.5 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM. NVIDIA GeForce GTX 760 with 2 gigabytes of onboard RAM, and has 4 display outputs, although you can only use 3 at one time, at any one single time. 2 1 terabyte hard drives, Blu-ray burner, Windows 7 Home Premium 64. Pretty basic gaming system. It's just my mouse pad there. I really like it. It's got a lot of big fans, some LEDs. I've built my own. Probably could have done it cheaper, but just nice to be able to get one and plug it in and it works and not have to fool with software configuration. The monitors are Asus 27-inch LEDs. I'll post a link to the spreadsheet listing out all of the components and pricing that I had for them and everything. So I had a couple of rebates on things, so your pricing may be a little different, but I'll put it out there for you. As far as any components, the wheel pedal set is the Thrustmaster T500RS and the Thrustmaster TH8A shifter. Got a couple of sets of headsets, and then just a cheap Logitech 5.1 surround speaker system. I think it was like 75 bucks. Model number will be on the spreadsheet. Love the setup. No complaints. Yeah, it's awesome. I made a little holder here for my phone to use a software dashboard. I got the idea from Barnacles, if you've watched his videos on racing stuff. Also, this is the Thrustmaster Cougar 2-pack MFD, and I'm using the holder is the same one that Barnacles discusses for holding an iPad, which I had used also, and I used iHUD, but it crashed too much. I love iHUD. I think it was awesome. Just when it works, it just crashed so much for me that I quit using it, and I just use Brass Monkey on my iPhone for the dash on the steering wheel. So it's just basically it's joystick. When you install the software, it comes up as a joystick. So all these buttons, basically it's a cheap button box. 56 buttons total. So that's great for when you're racing, trying to get to stuff without trying to find a certain key on the keyboard. It's easier to do. It comes with the inserts. These, just come in. I made my own inserts using Excel in a couple hours to identify what all the buttons are. Basic wireless keyboard and mouse. That's pretty much it. In case you see that, I've got a bass transducer that a buddy's letting me borrow to see if I want to do that, and based on my experience so far with just the one, I don't think I'm going to go any further. In fact, I'm going to give this back to him, so I'm not going to do the butt kickers and the Sim Vibe and all that. Just kind of wanted to show you all the wire management. There's a lot of wires, so I think I did a pretty good job of running things where I could along stuff so that they're pretty hidden, so from a distance you don't see a whole lot of wires. So let's see if there's anything that I got that I didn't mention. Oh, the Track IR. That's the coolest feature. If you don't know about it, it's head tracking. It's got the little camera up there under the speaker, if you can see that. Just a little bitty camera that sits on top of the monitor, and then you can it comes with these reflectors that you put on a cap, and it's live, so you can see I'm holding the cap in front of the screen, in front of the camera. It's not centered. try to get a better demo. Okay, so as you can see, as you move the reflectors, sorry, hope you can see now. As you move your cap on your head, you move around in the car. So it's very, very cool as far as when you're driving, being able to look through turns and stuff. So I also got the Pro adapter, put it on this headset, which are LEDs instead of reflectors, and they're when I don't want to wear a cap. So, and I need to wear a headset to talk to other people while racing. So the other headset, what I use it for is sometimes I like to race with the speakers instead of a headset, but you can't talk to people if you're not wearing a mic. So what I did is the smaller headset, they're not over ear, so I can still hear through the speakers, but I'm able to talk to people. So I had a complaint that the sound was too loud, so I made a little plastic cupping around the mic so that it blocks out all the sound, and it works fairly good from what people have told me online. That's basically it. It takes a long time to put the thing together. It took several hours, probably about 10. The only defects I had were two of the adjustment knobs were bent. I contacted Main Performance, and within 48 hours I had replacement knobs. So great customer service. The only problem I had in the PC was they forgot to install the sound card driver, and the little front dash here where you can plug things in was not working, and there was a wire that was not plugged in inside. But those were pretty quick, easy fixes. Other than that, great customer service from Main Performance. Love the rig. It is rock solid, as everybody else has said who's reviewed these rigs. No complaints whatsoever. Absolutely love it. I just had some friends over last night. One guy's like 6'4". He fit in it with plenty of room, all the way up to, you know, my wife who's 5'6". She's can fit in it, reach the pedals and everything, no problem. So absolutely love it. I didn't have really a whole lot of trouble with the monitors lining up. I do have two of the faceplates turned opposite. The center one, obviously, just like they recommend in one of the videos. But one of the other, so I can't remember which side it is, one of the sides I had to invert as well to get it to line up. Other than that, they lined up pretty well. And I know it's not recommended by them, but I have the center monitor extended pretty far. They say to, if you're using triple screen, to put the center monitor all the way back so that it's not top heavy. But I've got it extended about as far as I can without it being top heavy, so that I can have it as close to me as possible, so you can see how close it is to the steering wheel. It's actually almost touching it. So, but it's not touching, and the rig and the monitor stands are separate pieces, so you can really move around without shaking the monitors. So even got some racing shoes, or just little canvas deck shoes, because this is my first good set of pedals, and they're metal, and just a pair of socks is not good enough. You'll hurt your feet after a while, especially heel-toe shifting, and as hard as you have to mash the brake. I did get the Basher brake mod, which are basically a couple of skateboard polyurethane bushings that you put under the brake pedal. I might do the load cell that I just saw on the simpit.com, but that's $160, so not sure if I'll do that or not, but thinking about it. I think that's pretty much it. Again, awesome, love it, no complaints. It's 3 screens is once you've had 3 screens, it's just, I don't see how anybody races with just one, because just being aware of other cars around you while you're racing and iRacing, you don't want to do it without it anymore once you've done it once. So that's it. Leave any comments or questions. I'll get back to you as soon as I can with any, and I'll post links to the spreadsheet with all the items, and I'll even post a link to my spreadsheet with the inserts, and you can modify them if you're going to use the Cougars. That's it. Enjoy. Thanks.